guy from the hamburger train, right?
What's up, guys? Regular Vape Dude here. Just how's everybody doing tonight? You having fun? Chilling? I'm just gonna do this video. I'm not gonna edit it. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna try to remember everything I need to say. This is about a wire, and here it is. All glorious 500 and some feet of it. Right? I'm keeping so many feet. I'm sending off, 10, 20 feet to some reviewers to try. Let me see if I can just try to give you a rundown. This is a piece. You're not going to be able to see it. Maybe in front of my face. You will. Let me do it in front of my forehead. But it's silver on that end. It's black on that end. I tried melting this wire. It will melt, but with that niobium in there, it's going to take a lot more than I can give it. I've pretty much torched it forever. This is why this video is coming up later. I wanted to gunk coils up. I wanted to glow them as hot as I can. Just make sure there wasn't no brittleness. Make sure they wasn't going to break, snap, melt, oxidize, flake. When I torched it, or you glow them too hard, when you go past that point of no return, I'm not saying this in a bad way. Sometimes you can glow Kanthal and you glow them red and glow them red and glow them red. If you get them too red, they will oxidize a little bit. Let me see. Let me find my coil. I just had it in my hand. Is that it? Oh no, here it is. This is one. I have it on the Kennedy. See if it can focus. Bear with me, guys. I don't have an awesome camera. You see how it's got a blue tint to it? That's perfectly just fine. Brown, blue. Let me see. Let me get my magnifying glass out here. There we go. Let's see a little bit better there. Alright. That's 7 wraps on 3mm. That's 0.25. So it does have lower resistance than Kanthal. Let me see. Get it glow. I mean, you can still glow them good. It's staged, so I got 7 wraps on one side and 6 on the other, if you're wondering. I mean, you can still glow them up pretty good. Plus 2, this damn screw on this thing. I'm not liking this Kennedy that I got for review. The center, I try to trap these leads down. They don't want to trap. I'm gonna do twisted on it, but right now, for video's sake. You can see I'm getting that pretty red right there. You don't need to get any redder than that. I mean, that's as red. You just need to pulse it right there. You can start pinching it right there. Start pinching it. It's red. I mean, you don't need to get it super red. We cool them down, and that did not hurt the coil at all. So you can see that you can get it pretty red, and you're not going to hurt the coil. I'll have a video up later what I'm talking about. I'm totally getting off subject. I was going to sell my wire 25 foot, 50 foot, and 100 foot, okay? And I was going to adjust the prices a little bit, I think I said on the show. But with the way I'm getting it, and the way I got to measure it and ship it and everything I got to do, damn, I look white. Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. I had it on auto. The way I got to do everything, I started a new eBay site, okay, on eBay, PayPal, all that stuff, and it's Reg, R-E-G, Vape Dude. Reg Vape Dude is my seller's name. It's under Rapper's Delight. It's under Artist. Put it under the subcategories like Artist or whatever, and it's made by me, hand wound, and all this stuff. It's like it was a painting instead of doing crafts or whatnot. Anyways, I'm gonna sell it 20 foot, 40 foot, and 80 foot, and prices are gonna be $6 for 20 feet. And that's shipping in US. That's everything's paid for. You get $6 and I'll ship it to your house. Same with the 40 foot and the 80 foot. 40 foot's gonna be $11. 80 foot's gonna be $20. The only problem with my 40 foot and my 80 foot is, of course you guys know I'm just starting to do this. I call this company, call a company up, order it. It's got my damn name on it right there. It says my name on it right there. They make it. They put this chemicals in it. They forge it. I have the chemical printout of, or not chemical, I keep saying that, each metal compound they put in it, and they do an elongation test, a yield, which is like your tension strength, and then they do a tensile strength also. So they run some tests on it, and I was gonna minimize this and shrink it, but for like Carobium, it's CR, and Myobium's MO, nickels 0.014. So instead of it saying the metals that's in it, it's just got a letter. I'll probably do that anyways, but I'm going to write it on a piece of paper, and then if anybody needs proof, I mean, I don't know why anybody really needs to know what's in it. It has its heat classification right there. That's its heat classification. I'm trying to think what else. But it's 3/16L annealed bright, and 1 pound of it. It's already been cleaned, and it's already been annealed for me. This stuff is really nice to work with. Let me grab a little piece of it here. Kanthal, as you know, you bend Kanthal, it'll pretty well stay. This stuff is not springy at all. I mean, you bend it, and it stays, okay? Like when I was wrapping coils, I wrapped the coil, usually twisted wire, or you know, you twist it and it stays. Like it's really similar to Kanthal, but it's a little bit, it's a little bit softer. Not a lot though. It's not a lot softer. I mean, it really feels like Kanthal, and that's what I wanted. I wanted that Kanthal feel and that Kanthal hit. Okay. So with eBay, if you guys know, when you start an account, you got to limit your quantity till you're a qualified seller, which means if you're a good seller, you can put up more quantities. So at 20 feet, I have a total of 24 packs, 24 items that I can sell at 20 feet, okay? I've already ordered more wire. They make it when I call them. It takes 2 weeks for them to make it. Sometimes it can be earlier. She said it could take a week. This last time, you guys know how long it took. It was like 2 weeks, but they had to get me in the system. They had to get my bank account linked into their system. So now when I call, boom, it's like instant to my bank account. So there's no problems there. My name, my everything, you know, I had to do a lot of stuff with them. It took like 3 extra days probably with that. So I'm hoping a week and a half I can get it. I've already ordered, this is 26, that's what I'm selling. I already ordered 24 and another 26, okay? And as soon as I start selling some of these, I'm gonna order more 26 and 24. I got 26 because at, you know, 0.25, you're still looking at 7 wraps. You go to 0.5, you start looking at 12 wraps, okay? So the 24 gauge, the 24 gauge will even be I don't know why I can't think. It'll even be a little bit more wraps. So at lower ohms, I have to look it up. I'm gonna write it down. But this is something I'm gonna go over. I know I'm getting off subject again. When I sell my wire, I'm going to take 20 feet. I'm gonna roll it up. I got a little jig. Where is it? It's about that big around. Okay, a little jig. I'm gonna wrap it around the jig. I'm gonna pull it off, and I'm gonna put like a zip tie, 2 zip ties on it. All right, and I can show you once I get one built. I'll do a video on it. But basically, you just pull your wire through that zip tie, and as the wire shrinks, you just pull that zip tie tighter, so it won't spool. But it won't even spool out anyways. But that way, it can kind of keep it. We'll throw it in a Ziploc bag, and we'll put the metals that's in it. I'm gonna put Rapper's Delight. That's the name of it. That's what's on eBay. And as soon as, hopefully, I emailed eBay to ask them if I can up my quantities, because I had 24. I put it up there, went to do this video, and all of a sudden I got an email saying they took it down. I already did the description and all that, so I was pissed. So I'm gonna be selling 10 on eBay. Hopefully, as soon as them 10 sell, I can start upping my quantities. I'm gonna be doing like little builder stands. I'm gonna be selling other things on there too. But you know, it's gonna be limited. I'm gonna be doing it in my spare time. I've been busy. I got in a car wreck. I had to go up north to a new job interview. So I'm gonna be doing this on the side. And my wife's been super busy, so she can't help me build a website. So I thought about getting on Squarespace or something, and again doing my own little website. But this is kind of a trial run, guys. This is the trial run of like, I'm gonna buy so much, and if it doesn't work out, I'm still gonna get it and sell it to my friends, and then I'm gonna have people say, hey man, I want to buy some. So this is kind of what that's all about. I don't want to go large scale. I don't want it to blow out of proportion. If it does, I'll take it with a grain of salt. If I'm ready for it, cool. All right. One thing I noticed with stainless steel wire is it is quiet. Let me tell you what I mean. Take this off, put my Mad Hatter on there. If you notice with canthols like sub-tanks, RDAs, they pop and snap. I mean, you hit the button, you hear that? Pop, 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 pop. It's popping, right? Stainless steel, listen. It's just quiet, just a constant no pop, 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 pop. No spitting. And it was like this as soon as I put this coil on. So I got to thinking, huh, is that right? Grab my crown tank. Hit it. Quiet. Doesn't pop. Shit. I should have been better prepared for this. But, you know, the canthal right here on this build, it's just regular canthal. Hear it popping and snapping? I have tanks that do that too. Hopefully that comes through all right with you guys. And then this right here, way quieter. It won't pop and snap. It don't sound all funky. This is a coil I'm gunking up, if you can tell. It's super gunked. I gunked it up. If you watched Andrew or Heavy Metal Show, never heard of him. I was showing these coils off, and I was talking about it some. There has been people that's already emailed me. Okay, so I'm selling 10 on eBay. So that means out of the 24, I got 14 left to get rid of. I have a PayPal account. The only problem with doing PayPal is I can't keep track of quantities. So what I'm going to do is I have a folder. As soon as there's already been people emailing me, people that's already emailed me, you're going to be subtracted off that number of 14. Now I'm only selling 20 feet for $6. You PayPal me $6, it'll be shipped to your house within, you know, a couple days from when you pay me. So I think that's pretty fair price. $6 will get you 30 feet of hobby grade stainless steel. It's not annealed. It's not for resistance. You can push the limits of it and make it do it. I'm not messing with it. This wire is specifically made and annealed, and the chemical percentages are a little bit different than, not a lot different, they're just a little bit different. They're tailored for resistance wire. Does that make sense? And once it's annealed and you're doing all this, it works really good. I'm perfectly happy with what I got. I'm actually overly excited with how good this turned out. I'm really surprised how good this turned out. And hopefully it's like no smoke and mirrors. I just want a good wire that's better than Kanthal. I love Kanthal. I'm not a big fan of nichrome, nickel, titanium. I'm going to be getting a better temp mod, and I'm going to be trying it on temperature control because it does have a pretty good bit of nickel. And the temp mod I have, which is the M80, and it sucks, but I've tried it. It works. I can fire, I can hit it. It feels just, you know, to me, off the crown tank, it feels like nickel would. That's just me. I can't do a dry cotton test on it because the M80 is going to burn everything, you know, if it's completely dry. But it's smooth, man. Ramp up time's quick on just a regular coil, or even like a twisted coil. The 26 gauge twisted's like 22 gauge. So if you guys take 26 and twist it, it's going to be like 22, okay? I would suggest going to steamengine.org and going on there and finding the stainless steel. If you guys have any questions, ask me. When I send this out, I'm trying to get business cards made. Heavy Metal's wife, I'm gonna get with her and try to get some stickers made. I'm just trying this out, guys. I'm not professional at all. I'm just a regular vape dude. Called a company. They said they could make what I wanted. I threw up the money. They sent it to me, and it's exactly what I wanted. So I want you guys to experience it. So let me see if there's anything else I need to talk about. This is the quickest ramp up time on this castigator, and I was already a fan of the lethal RDA. It's the best the lethal's ever tasted. I like it because it don't pop and crack. That's one reason my wife won't use an RDA. I'll give her my RDA and be like, here, hit this. She'll be like, she'll go to hit it, Let me throw this top cap on. Oh, I better put some juice on it. You know, she'll go to hit it and it's popping and cracking and spitting back in her face. I have got no spit back off this. I don't know why. I know cotton can have a lot to do with that and how you build, but like this, I can still get spit back. It pops and snaps. Listen. My battery's going dead. You can tell my lights. Yeah, the light's barely even blinking. Let me see. It's still popping and cracking. I let off the button.
Popping and cracking. Here, it's still cooking. After I've let off the button, of course, it's still heated up. This cools down quicker. Nothing. This is a 0.22. I did notice with the crown tank, and I wanted to check with this, the ohms do go up a little bit. If you heat it up a lot, like 0.25, my coil would go up to a 0.3 when it was really hot, but it didn't take no time and it was back down. See, it's at a 0.3 right now. I've been hitting it. 0.29. Let's leave it on. Let's see if I can cool it down. 0.28. Well, it did say 0.28. Trying to get it to cool down. But anyways, I'm just sitting here rambling on. What are we at? 16 minutes? Jeez, I can't do a 15-minute video. I ramble too fucking much. But anyways, I like my wire, okay? I thought about selling 10-foot and letting more people get it. But honestly, I'm going to be sending it off to the people that's close to me, people that sent me stuff, people that's helped me out. And I'm going to send them some wire to try out and play with. I'm probably going to send them 10 feet. You know, altogether I'm going to be selling 480 feet. That leaves me about 100 feet to play with. I'm going to save probably 20 feet. So that leaves me 80 feet to send out to a bunch of people. And, you know, I'm probably going to send 10 feet out to Vaping Fagan, Heavy Metal, Sunshine, Brett. I got Daryl, and boy Josh. I'm forgetting people. I got Dan, Paulzilla. Jeez. I know there's more people. I know there's more. So some of them people on the back end that have, you know, that build coils and stuff, I might split. Instead of sending them 10 feet, I might send them just 5. Because you can twist up 2 good coils. And too, another thing with when you let off this button and it cools down, it doesn't continue to bake. The coils don't get gunked up as fast, I've noticed. Now, granted, I've only had this wire for 4 days, so I haven't got to do long term. So you guys are kind of, you're not really being my guinea pigs because I've tested it enough to say, hey, this is good fucking wire. And I'll send it out to you. But, you know, you guys know how to get a hold of me. I try to be relatively available. So after
this video, people have emailed me. I've put them off. I've told them, you know, I'll let you know Monday. I'll put a video up Wednesday. It's Wednesday night, and I'm just now putting up a video. But if you knew some of the crap I've been through, I've barely been home at all today. I made it home just in time to do Andrew's show.
Never heard of them. So, I'm really liking this wire. So, basically, let me see. I got some packing, I got some envelopes, and some stamps. I'm going to start, I got a spot in my garage here measured off 20 feet. We'll pull it out, we'll roll it around my jig, put my zip tie, 2 little zip ties on it. I'm going to do colors. I got like green and purple and blue and yellow. Do my zip ties. I'm going to do a handmade type, like an index card. I'm going to write the information. I'm going to do 3mm, how many wraps for ohms, 2.5mm wraps and ohms, and 2mm wraps and ohms. So you kind of have a diagram. For the people that don't know where to go for it, and they're not usual cool wrappers, or they're trying it out, and we'll put like a little thing in there to show you how many wraps you should do to get close to this ohm. Because how far you are away from your post matters, or your legs, like if your legs are far away. I put this in, I got one quick hot leg because when my wires was loose, I tightened it up, no issue. So like I showed you a second ago, I mean, you can still heat them up good and pinch them off.
The crown tank, that first coil I used is the exact same wire they're using. That first coil I used was 3 weeks. I still have it. I showed you in the other video. It's right here. I boiled it. Look how clean that thing is. It's boiled. Now, I need to get down in there and make sure we're clean, and then I'm going to put juice on, put it back in the tank and see how it does. Now that I have stainless steel, I'm going to try to rewrap because my old Aspire, the BVD, the little ones, I used to rebuild my little coils, and these are bigger. I'm gonna see if I can get the cap off. I'm gonna mess with it, see what I can do. I ain't gonna promise nothing, but I'm gonna put it in my Zephyrus tank, I'm gonna put it in my Goblin, I'm gonna put it in my K-Fun and RTA, and I'm gonna see how it tastes in RTA. I have a feeling it's gonna be really good because the RDA I've used is really good. So the Zephyrus is definitely gonna get some get some stainless steel wire probably tomorrow, because I got to go to bed tonight. I got to get up early and take my daughter to school and do a bunch of crap. And I'm going to be on ST show in the morning. We're at 21 minutes right here. Trying to think what else. It's called, it's going to be Regular Vape Dude Presents Rapper's Delight. Alright? And I'll probably just say RVD, and then I'll say RVD Presents Rapper's Delight. And then I'm going to have a little, you know, little logo, something that's That's Rapper's Delight, in case you don't know how it's going to be spelled. It's going to be with the W, like a Whappers. Whapper's Delight. And then I'll have something. I had a fuck ton of names. That's all the names I was going to went through. I was going to do Angel Hair. I was going to do Clean, Lucid, Rogue, Old Willie's Wire, Clockworks. I was going to do Tupperwire, like Tupperware. I thought that was funny. Killer Wire, and then Guilt Free. I was going to do Guilt Free because I thought that was funny. You could use this, it would be guilt free. I was going to do Resistance Service, Wireworks Services. There was all kinds of stuff. My wife, she always says the word chili wheelers. I almost called it chili wheelers, but then I'd have to explain what the fuck chili wheelers are. It's goosebumps. When you get goosebumps, my wife calls them chili wheelers. So I thought that was funny. But we got to talking, and I said something about I really like the Sugar Hill Gang, and always liked the song Rapper's Delight. And then when I said, I was like, you know what, Rapper's Delight, that'll work. I think I'm going to use that. So that's how the name come about, in case you guys are wondering. So anyways, there's 10 on eBay right now for sale. $6, free shipping. It's a set price. You buy it, I'll ship it. Okay, that's 10. That means I have 14 left to sell. $6 for 20 feet. Okay, prices are going to change as things progress. Okay, so real quick, 20 feet, $6. 40 feet, $11. And 80 feet is $20. Okay, the 40 and 80 feet, I'm sorry, can't be available right now, because if I sold 40 or an 80 feet, it would be gone in no time. And I'm trying to get this out to as many people as possible. Really, 20 feet should get you a crap ton of coils built. And the coils seem to last really good. And if you use my cleaning method, which I've used it with this, it works great. Just don't heat them up so damn hot. You can glow them red and just keep them glowing red, but don't get to that bright, like you start to glow like a flashlight. Okay, you don't need to do that with any of your wires. That's ridiculous. Questions, concerns, get a hold of me, ask me. If anybody, I'm gonna put this together tomorrow, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this thing with the metals. Hopefully you know metal signs, because I'm just gonna shrink this down with an index card with all my recommendations. All right, right now I don't have any stickers, but I'm going to have a file of everybody I sent stuff to, so when I do get stickers available and business cards, I'm gonna send them out to all my first buyers. All right, so all you people, the first 24 people, you know, this first set of 24 wires I'm selling, I'll hook you guys up. It's gonna take time though, and I know that sucks, but really $6, I'm broke, and I'd spend $6 for 20 feet. I bought 100 feet of Kanthal last year, and I might have only used 20 feet out of it, you know? So that's just me. I did a fuse Clapton of stainless steel, which I don't think I have it. It's on my Velocity. I did a fuse Clapton, and it's going through the gunk test right now, too. It's super gunked up. I did Kanthal, or I did Kanthal on the outside. And I am going to get, probably the main wires I'm going to get is 24, 26, and 34. So 24 and 34, that's my main fuse Clapton wires, or Clapton wires. That's my favorite, 24 and 34. And then I'm going to get 26 for the people that want to build a little bit higher ohms, like 0.6, 0.7. like for series boxes or whatever. And then I'll have the 24 gauge for the people that want to build down to 0.1, 0.08. You can do that off one coil. I mean, it's going to be hard to do a fuse Clapton with this stuff. Probably the best thing to do would probably be like one stainless steel, one Kanthal beside each other, and a fuse Clapton, and then wrap it with stainless steel. But anyways, that's just an update on my wire. I'm trying to remember if I'm forgetting anything. 20 feet, $6. 10 of them's on eBay right now for sale. Rapper's Delight. It's in the artist. My seller's name on eBay is Reg Vape Dude. R-E-G Vape Dude. Alright? And it's two pictures. It's a picture of this standing up, and a picture, actually it's a picture like that and a picture like that. Alright? It shows the wire. Of course, it's kind of weird because you're not getting this whole roll, but I think people know this isn't 20 feet. This thing's an inch thick of wire. Okay? And Let me see if there's anything else. The people it's going to buy off me and not off eBay, understand it's going to be hard for me to keep up with quantities. That's why I'm trying to do it somewhere else. And email me and say, hey, Nate, I want 20 feet of wire, or I'm interested in your wire, like people have done already. I'm going to email you back and say, okay, give me your address, and I'm going to write you down on a piece of paper. You're going to be a buyer, okay? I'm going to mark that off my quantities list. And then I'm going to send it out to you. And the next person, you might email me, and I'm going to say, I'm out of stock. You're going to have to wait a week or two. If that's the case, I hope it doesn't piss you off. You know, from what I've heard of people getting other types of stainless steel wire, they're not having the kind of results I'm having out of this wire as far as building, wrapping, you know, messing with it. So I hope you guys get it. I hope you guys like it. I'm just rambling on now. I really don't give a fuck, so whatever. I think I'm gonna start doing vlogs because I like talking about fucking nothing really. I might give you guys a tour. I have a fucking hobby room up in the attic with all my RCs, a bunch of tools, my soldering iron, you know, a bunch of old antique stuff, old double barrel shotguns, my bass guitar, have all my stuff, a bunch of stuff upstairs. This is my garage. This is literally, this is where all my crap, all my junk stuff is, and kind of made it into my vape lair because upstairs, everything's wood upstairs. It's a cathedral ceiling. Everything's wood, and the video quality up there sucks. And if I take bright lights up there, it just looks like it looks like I'm inside a tree. It looks fucking ridiculous. And then if I do it in the dining room, that's where I do most of my videos, like when I'm on a talk show or whatever. Because literally my router is right at that computer desk, so it does better that way. I'm gonna get a Wi-Fi extender and bring it out to my garage so it boosts my signal out here. So I'm just gonna sit out here and do everything, and I'm gonna just end up setting this place up a little bit better than what it is right now. So I guess I'm just talking. I'm getting at 30 minutes. I really like this wire, man. I tell you what, you know, the sound of it, I've kind of just figured out, and I've been trying, and I cannot believe how quiet this is, man. For an RDA, a 0.25 charge batteries, and it's usually
Pop, 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 snap, snap. Like hissing on Canthon. It sounds angry as fuck. You're like, damn, big ass hit. This thing does the same thing without popping and snapping. Vaping wine. You guys want another
cooking shot. I think I just slung juice there somewhere. And it hits a whole lot better. If I take my old velocity, the velocity I had with the fused Clapton, it was 0.18, and I would hit the button on my castigator and literally count probably to 3 before it would start throwing vape, man, because the ramp up was awful on it. You have all that Canthol mass. Anyways, I'm at 30 minutes. Man, I hope I remembered everything. If not, I'll do a video. You guys comment. Let me know what you think. If you go to eBay and it's available, boom, buy it. There's no reason to wait. You're not missing anything. If anything, email me and me asking for your ad. If you email me, say, you know, in the context, in the subject, just put Rapper's Delight, or just put wire, or just put stainless steel. I don't give a fuck, because I'm gonna put it in that file and I'm gonna write it down anyways. But when you send it, say, hey Nate, I want 20 feet of your 26 gauge, or just put, I want some of your wire, and I'm only gonna send you what I have, and that's 26 gauge, all right? But it'd be like, hey Nate, I want some of your wire, okay? I'll be like, all right, cool. Just go ahead and send me your address as soon as you answer. Hey, I want some of your wire. Here's your address, because I'm gonna start saving everybody's addresses in a Rolodex, electronic. I have another tablet. I'm gonna save everybody's addresses for the wire. I'm gonna slowly build up this business. I don't want to get out of the wire. I want to stay with it. You know, from everybody I'm talking to, I feel like I really lucked out and really got a good maker. That's what I was going to say. Someone said, well, why don't you buy UD, or why don't you buy stainless steel that's already an established company, buy there and rebrand it and put your name on it? Really? I'm going to buy somebody else's wire that they're probably getting it out of China, and I'm I'm going to buy an inflated price already. It's not even wholesale. I'm buying an inflated price, and I'm going to put my name on it to somebody else that's already put their name on it, that's already went through somebody else's hands. Fuck that, man. I'm getting it direct from the supplier, made for me, and it's just getting lower in price. And as I get lower wholesale prices, it's just going to get passed on to you guys. Okay? So anybody that makes comments and say, well, you can get it from UD right now and throw your name on it. I'm not throwing my name on it. It's going to be called Rapper's Delight. I have nothing to throw on it. It's pencil and paper. I'm writing it by hand. I mean, you know, like how professional do you think I'm going to be here, man? I'm just being me, man. The only thing you guys should be worried about is the wire. Not the stickers, not the business card, not what it comes in. You know, that don't matter. If I stick to the script a year from now and it still looks like this, yeah, you might say something. But man, this is my first so many rounds of it. You know, I'm in the infancy stage of this shit. So whatever, cut me a break, eat a dick, whatever. So email me. I got 14 available. Direct from email. I got 10 on eBay. If you guys have any questions, holler at me. I might put text on the screen. I might just put it in the description. I gotta get the fuck to bed. Peace and chicken grease.